All
Hello.
right.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of Over the Top Podcast. Yes, episode 7, and we've just walked right into Black History Month as well. So shout out for that. What up, E?
What's going on?
What up, DJ Anton 5000?
What's up?
What was that?
It was what?
Oh, it sounded like you had belched. I'm sorry. When you said it sounded like that because your voice is so deep.
I was like, because the way you said my name.
DJ Anton, well, that's what's on the screen. You know, that's what
I know. The way you said it. The way you said it.
Oh, the way I said it. You got the way I said it bother you. Okay. All right.
No, it didn't.
Black History.
It didn't bother me at all.
So okay, we talking about it though, and you again interrupted me. Okay, it's Black History Month.
And I'm gonna keep on doing it until you acknowledge what you did wrong.
What did I? Hey, mama,
acknowledge what you did wrong.
What did I do wrong? I don't understand. We just started. What did I do wrong already?
Everybody, you know what? Hey, Mrs. Allen, Miss Allen,
Mrs. Yeah. Either way, she. Wait a minute. Wait. Now she wants to miss. She want everybody to know she's on the market, I guess.
Okay, Miss Allen.
Yeah. That's a whole nother show. E.
What's that?
Guess what? Today, 77. 77. That's the degrees. 77 degrees right here.
Right.
Tomorrow is going to be 80. The next day is going to be 77 again. After that, it's going to be 78. And then I'm on my way to cold ass damn Chicago.
The Chicago.
What's the weather there, please, if you won't mind updating me? Please.
Chicago weather.
It's 41.
Oh, that ain't bad. I can do that. I can do 41.
Yeah.
anything above 40.
Chicago people is thoroughbred, baby. They outside in their hoodies. They don't even got coats on no more.
Yeah.
Right. But when you come, we're gonna be in the 30s, dude. Now.
I can smell the barbecue grills right now as we speak in Chicago. You said it's gonna be in the 30s when I come?
Yep.
I heard Saturday is supposed to be kind of crappy on Saturday.
It's supposed to rain and be in the 30s.
Okay, I'll be out of there before the snow come though. Just know that, Anton. I'm out that bitch before the snow get there. So
you never know.
Enjoy that.
Snow might come.
Tuesday. Tuesday, that's what they said. So I'm out of there. Anyway.
No.
Breaking news, shocking news, Anton, happened in the middle of the night, I believe.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Major trade, historic trade. Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks is being traded to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis and a host of others that don't matter right now. We just talking about the stars. AD is gone, y'all. AD, my baby Tasha is so upset because she knows that was her guy. She's a fan of AD. Got all his jerseys and stuff. She just bought a brand new shirt with his number on it. Now she got to see if she can give it back.
Yep.
And get that Dallas shirt.
Well, why they do that though?
Who knows?
I guess I did not get that trade.
All we've been hyped up to hear was AD is the centerpiece of the Lakers. They're gonna build around him. He's the future, right? That's all they've been saying. Luka has been with the Dallas Mavericks since the beginning of his career. He's a superstar. He was just about to do a max deal, and now he's been injury prone, just like AD. So maybe that got something to do with it. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. We're gonna deal with it and see what happens. Right, Anton?
Right. I don't. Right.
Brian good. We good. Brian good. He just dropped a triple-double yesterday. Shout out to the Lakers for getting that big W in New York. And that was a great game without AD. They won 4 straight without AD, so we don't need him. Thanks, AD, for being so. He's a Chicago kid, so I'm gonna be respectful. AD is put up the pictures, Anton, as we just take a look back at what AD did for the Lakers while he was there. And listen, no shade, no disrespect. We love AD. All right, he's a great player. He's a Hall of Famer, and we're gonna miss him. But it's business, Anton, as you say.
It's
What up, Mars?
Hey,
What's up, Mars?
What's going on, buddy?
I do not know why they even did that. But we'll put it up though.
I'm sure we're gonna find out.
They acting like they acting like Chicago.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the good times, the great moments. AD's had look Brian carrying them, like always. The handshake, we know, infamous handshake they did for years, and the one championship AD got in the bubble that many years ago. And now he's gone. Sad day for Laker fans, I think. I don't know how much they really, but AD was balling before he got hurt. But his problem is he just stay hurt, man. So toodles, AD. Welcome, Luka, and let's get this chip. You know why, Anton? Because we gonna get that damn chip now.
No, you're not. But I just think that's the same with Philly and Joel Embiid. Are they gonna trade him because he be injury prone or what? Come on, man.
They stuck with Embiid. He got that bag already. They got
a
bam. Ain't nobody else gonna pick that up. Yeah.
How did you feel? Don't you know how teams always build around their star player? How do you feel about Miami not doing that for Jimmy Butler? Because I would be mad too if I was Jimmy. I would be.
So you think Jimmy has a reason to be upset and want to be out of and to do what he's doing?
Definitely. I mean, well, not to act out the way he acting out, but I mean, I think they should have built got players to build around them. Yeah,
they did. And the closest they got to another championship with Jimmy was the bubble. And they went to a conference finals. They lost out. But I don't. It's hard. I like Jimmy Butler. I really do. I think he's a phenomenal basketball player. But his attitude, you got to think about where he was at. He was in Chicago. He was a problem in Chicago. He went to Minnesota. He's a problem in Minnesota. He stayed in Miami, and now it's a problem with him once again. He's the centerpiece of the issues. He actually asked his coach to step outside to fight him in the street. Who does that? He's been the utmost disrespectful. I get Jimmy. I get it. But the disrespect is a whole nother level of. I can't really be all the way 100% on his side about it.
How much can you take though as a player?
It's your job. This is like the business.
No, basically, it's like you're not. You don't respect me as being a star player on your team or for your franchise. So you basically saying that I'm just like everybody else.
Well, I don't know about the everybody else part because listen, everybody know who Jimmy Butler is. That he's a great player. I think it's his attitude and the way that his demeanor when he don't get his way is the issue. Like you're Jimmy Butler, you're not LeBron James. You got to remember that shit.
Wow. See, and that's probably what that's the problem.
And just LeBron James is who the fuck he is. What does that give him an excuse to have a fucked up who will act a certain type of way just because he's LeBron James?
Right. And LeBron James is a star on his team, just like Jimmy is a star on his team.
It's not the same. They're not even in the same starlight.
Less than LeBron's. That's what I'm saying.
Anton, the shame on you, because they're not even in the same atmosphere.
I know that. What I'm saying is, if you're the star player on your team, which Jimmy Butler is, why don't you get him players build around him?
And Jimmy Butler ain't the only problem. Obviously, Pat Riley is the problem as well, because when LeBron was in Miami, he also had a problem with Pat Riley and the way that Pat Riley runs the organization as an old school basketball player and an old school coach and GM. Pat Riley doesn't bend. So Pat Riley is a problem as well, I think, in this whole scenario.
I don't see how when Dwayne Wade went and got LeBron and what's that other dude? What was the dude name?
Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh, yes.
Yeah. And Allen and all the rest of the guys that came over there. It was not just Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade sealed the deal. But they offered LeBron something. They offered him that team, but they didn't treat him like it was his team. That was the problem.
Because it wasn't. It was Dwayne Wade's team.
No, it wasn't. It was LeBron's team. No, it was not. Dwayne Wade said it. Come on, bro. Stop it. And shout out to Dwayne Wade. Hope he has a speedy recovery. He just had a cancer scare. He had surgery. He's 43 years old, I believe. And he had
year.
Huh?
That was not this year.
When was that? Because
it was like almost 2 or 3 years ago.
I know, but they just said something about it. They just literally said something about it.
They're talking about it. Yeah,
the other day.
Talking about. I'm just giving y'all the facts. I watched.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
It's
thank you.
He didn't.
Well, I'm just saying.
He had it a couple years back.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for.
Why call him Queen?
Fact check.
Call him Queen James. You ain't see that?
Who did that? Who did that? Who said that?
Mars. I was like, dang, you just okay.
Oh, he said Queen James. Okay, there he is. Now he's revealing his true colors. He's a hater too. All right, that's cool. Hey, stay in your lane, Mars. That's cool. Ride it. He's still a goat, though. You refer to him as a goat.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you know what it is, E. All right, calm down. This has been a weird, a hell of a week, Anton. That's the right word for it. A hell of a week on all fronts. First and foremost, we got to talk about the horrific crash that happened on Wednesday and Friday. 2 plane crashes within 48 hours in different states. The first one happened in Washington, D.C. I think it was a jet, a United Airlines jet that was hit from behind by a military Black Hawk, and everybody on board the plane died, including I'm sorry?
Perished.
Yeah, thanks. They perished. Yes, they perished. And along with
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know what she better not do. I know she better not use that word saint today.
No, I wasn't trying to do that because you know on YouTube we can't say certain words. I was trying to get us to stop saying certain things. That's it.
Yeah.
You're right. Mars. Well, I'm gonna circle back around to you. I'm gonna circle back around to you. Remind me, Mars, at the end of the show. But yeah, so everybody perished on that, and that was horrific. Probably the worst in our history when it comes to who was on that plane at the time that it went down. And this is the actual incident when it happened, the crash when it happened. It was caught. I think this was caught on a camera across the bay. But is this the video, Anton? Or is this just a still?
This is the video.
Oh, okay. Off in the distance, you see the explosion in midair.
Close up. When they showed that video right there, it looked like they had enough time to do that.
So a lot has been said about this incident, about this accident. I think I'm gonna say accident, man, because a lot has been said, including Donald Trump chimed in on this as well. We're gonna get to that, but it seems like the helicopter was at fault because it was 100 feet higher than what it should have been. Normally, helicopters fly at about 200 feet above surface level when they're doing those exercises, and they said the reports came back that they were 300 feet up as the plane was coming down, descending, and ran into the back of them. The radio contact that we heard, it sounded like they actually saw the helicopter, actually saw the plane, but didn't avoid it. It's like still a mystery, like what really happened. And the path that they took seemed to say that they were off their regular path when they hit the plane too, man. But circling back to the victims on the plane, E, a lot of children, families, professionals on this plane.
Not laughing at that though.
What you laughing at?
No, because I was thinking about the conversation yesterday doing the read. So, guys, I'm not laughing at the situation. Y'all just don't know the behind the scenes stuff that I'm thinking about as we talking about the people that were on the plane. That's all.
Oh, okay. I know where you at. Right. So let's talk about the people on the plane, E. There were some very young people, figure skaters.
Yeah.
That was in. Where was this plane coming from? Kansas or Kentucky? I think it was Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas. They were there for a figure skating championship. A few families took that red eye back home that was there attending that figure skating championship, and some very young figure skaters they showed as well. Who else was on that plane? E. I'm trying to remember everybody.
The professor on there.
Yeah, it was a young professor. That young lady right there. I don't want to mispronounce her name.
It sounds like Kaya Duggins.
Yeah, that's
Duggins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Miss Duggins. She was on that plane, man. What they said about this young lady is that she was a professor. Well, she was just about to start her job as a professor. What was it? She went to HBCU, I believe. But anyway, she was on that plane as well. She perished. There was a young wife on the plane. I heard the story from the husband on how his wife always take that flight and he always go pick her up at this time and they get home, had dinner, and it was just a mess. I feel so bad for all these folks. The mother, the daughter that was on the plane. There was a family that was on the plane whose son was supposed to be on that plane, but he actually took a flight earlier, ahead of that. And he imagine how he feels right now. So our prayers and condolences go out to everybody that was involved in that that horrific accident.
Definitely.
Definitely. Are you gonna play that? That's not a still. That's a whole video.
On what? I'm sorry.
Oh, the victims.
Oh,
yeah. So we wanted to play this because we when we did the read yesterday, we didn't want to isolate anyone, and we wanted to make sure we mentioned because everybody lives are very important. So go ahead, run that, Anton.
Definitely.
Yeah, 2020. Go ahead.
You know who's also a flight attendant? DJ Frost. And I be asking him all the time, do you ever, fear things like this? And he was like, well, it's in America, they say air travel is the safest. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're still saying that. And they also said that the reason that this has been so publicized because it's very rare that something like this happens, which is, I guess, for the most part, it is true. However, right after that statement was made, on Friday, another plane went down. Now, this was a medical plane, I believe, Anton.
Yeah.
And this had a child. It had 6 passengers on it, including a child that was the medical patient. And he was being airlifted to somewhere, and it went down. I don't know if they know what happened as of yet, but from what we saw, it looked like something was on fire, and it looked like it just fell just so fast to the ground, man. And that was scary because it fell in the middle of a busy intersection, I believe, about a mall or something like that. They said I haven't heard anything about casualties on the ground, but I did hear it was 6. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Anton.
It's supposed to be one person passed away. They were in a car, so yeah.
Wow. Okay. And it was so many angles of this one. A lot of people caught this one on their Ring cameras and, whatever cameras was on the street. But man, this was.
I mean,
just imagine
seeing this in front of you.
Man.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. La ilaha illallah.
Did y'all
It's a plane, bro.
Oh, it hit.
That's crazy.
All that to do.
That is got to be one scary way. It's like that's why when I go and I get on a plane, as soon as I get on there, I wanted them people to fall right to sleep. Right to sleep. Oh, even people be like, I can't sleep. It'd be like, man, look at here. I'd rather be asleep and something like this happen to be imagine what you thinking when you
But Imani, wouldn't that wake you up though?
Oh, but you know, by that time I might be on the ground already. It'd be like it's over with, done with, but you woke just knowing that it's like when you take that chance, like every time you get on a plane, it's like if something happened, there's nothing you can do. You have no way, like if you're in a car, you can swerve and try to miss it, miss another car, miss a truck. Like you have no control at all. Like that's just, I ain't getting I'm down now. I'm not getting on no plane no time soon. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not
Guess what happened? Guess what? This all happened once Donald Trump got in the office. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden. And it's not all of a sudden. To me, it's in direct effect. It's in direct effect of everything that he's been doing since he's been in office. He stopped a lot of shit. Remember, the first thing he did was the DEI programs. He shut them down and he told everybody to go home and don't come back to work. I'm going to give you severance pay. You take this pay because you ain't getting nothing else. Right after that, this is the thing, Anton. Air traffic control has been having a problem since last year. On my radio show, I talked about this a lot. He did the hiring freeze, and air traffic control was down 3,000 air traffic controllers. They were short. They did an ad. They were looking for people to come be air traffic controllers. When all those planes had those near misses last year, remember, flying through the neighborhood at low altitude, nearly missing on landing strips and taking off and stuff like that. That was the cause of no air traffic controllers. And now this accident on Wednesday played directly into that because they said they were short. It was one person handling a lot of things, and that flight was one of them. And so this is in direct effect of him. He said, DEI, well, you shut everybody down. Maybe those people that you told to stay at home, if they had been at work, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Maybe. We don't know. Yeah. But since you want to put that shit out in the air, then we're going to walk with it. Their blood, to me, is on his hands.
Who is his?
Donald Trump's.
Oh.
And you know how he knows that? Because the first thing he did was point finger at everybody else. Oh no, it wasn't. It was them. Oh no, it was them. Yep. It was DEI. It was unqualified people. It was the helicopter. It was everybody except for you.
Yep. And he didn't even console the families to a point where they could even feel, where they could really mourn and correctly. It's just like moment of silence, and then he immediately went to blaming. It was like, wow.
I've never seen a more unpassionate, non-caring. I mean, he has no sense of compassion of anything, man. He has no sense of remorse. He has no sense on how to even approach people that's going through something like this. He made no mention of all those people, the kids, man. How could you not even mention that? Like, think about every other president, even the ones we didn't like before Donald Trump, George Bush, both of them. A lot of people didn't like Bill Clinton. Every president has to go through something in their 4-year term. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. His is happening early, and it's all because of him. And it's going to be a long ass 4 years. We ain't even made it through we 2 months, just made 2 months into the year. And already so much tragedy and no leader. So much tragedy and no leader with any type of compassion. This is ridiculous. He said, what you want me to do? Swim to the site? When they asked him, is he going to...
I know you lying. He ain't say that.
He did.
Find it.
He said, he told who this though? He said this on live.
They asked him, was he going to go to the site?
Yeah, they asked him, was he going to go visit the crash site? And he said, the crash site, where is it? What, am I lying? Put the thumbs up in the box if he said this. Y'all heard him say this. He said, "What do you want me to do? Swim to it?" Really? That's your response?
But guess
There's certain
what?
things that I know I can't
Guess
say.
what? This is what everybody wanted. So
This is what you wanted.
This is what you want. This is what you get.
Yep.
Exactly. All you people
Like I
that in the office, y'all the main ones that's finna be messed up. Just like when we was talking about them in the food stamps and the Medicaid and all of that. All the top people that he started with was not African Americans. All them dang old Menards people started at the top of the food chain. Now he gonna work his way down. Now everybody's seeing when we was like, y'all need to put her in office. Because at least we can, you got to pick which one. You can get both of them that's evil, but which one is more evil? You pick the least evil person in office. I'm just saying. Why would you put the villain?
Listen.
Why would you put the villain in office? Like,
he just seemed like he on some get back type stuff.
He is, Anton. You're absolutely correct. He's on a vengeance tour.
Yep.
He's on a vengeance tour. He fired all the prosecutors that work for the federal prosecutors. All of them.
And he's trying to fire all them FBI agents that had something to do with his case.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He already said he's on vengeance tour. He's trying to get everybody and anybody that went against him last year and the ones that he think made him lose the vote.
Right. And he's just firing people left and right. So who gonna run? Who gonna fill these spots?
Us three. We finna go in there. That is down.
Listen, he didn't think that far ahead of the game. He didn't know he didn't think that planes was gonna crash. He didn't think that DEI was gonna affect that many people. He didn't think when he shut down all the grants and the loans to everybody because he was looking to hurt the politicians, but he didn't see how it would affect the people that voted for him. They was gonna be hungry. So he changed that real quick.
Yeah, I don't even think he cared.
Yeah, he didn't care.
Let's go, Trump supporters. This is what y'all wanted. And y'all thought it wasn't going to affect y'all. Y'all thought y'all was just going to live the lavish 4 years. We'll see what happens.
But you know what's so sad is I'm sitting here thinking about the people that perished in this and the families that are here and heard him say something like that. And somebody out that group was a Trump supporter. And right now they pissed off, wishing that they would not have chose him to be. That people don't be thinking about the long run, the long haul. They just be thinking right in that. This is disgusting. Like, he's disgusting. This is disgusting.
I wish that people would have a little bit more hindsight. When Donald Trump was in office, he showed us exactly who the fuck he is, and he hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is that he's gotten older and a lot more senile. He cares less than whatever he cared before. He gives less than a fuck then now. It's changed. He cares less now. He gives a fuck about, he don't care about nobody except his rich friends. These tariffs, this is all he's talking about. This is a tragedy. He never made mention of lowering the flags or any type of memorial, nothing. He started talking about tariffs at the same time when he was supposed to be talking about the accident. He talked about the tariffs. This is more important, the 25% tariffs that he's waging war on China, on Mexico, and on Canada, Anton. Don't give a fuck about how it's going to affect his constituents, the people that put him in office. How's it going to affect him, Anton? We got video.
Yeah, we do. I'm with your mama. He is incapable of thinking. I totally agree. I don't even think he thinks.
And the most craziest thing, he's empathetic. He's incapable of empathy. And a person that's incapable of empathy, and you want him to have his finger on the nuclear button. Really?
Right. Here we go.
Tonight, ICE out in force in major U.S. cities. President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration ramping up. Our senior White House correspondent, Gabe Gutierrez, in Chicago with agents.
Go forward a little bit,
Operation is underway.
This is
Plus, the president's showdown with a major milestone for an American super. They say is focused on tracking down and arresting undocumented immigrants.
I don't know where you got this video from.
But adding only up and that an ICE process.
Today, multiple Department of Justice officials who prosecuted President Trump were fired by the new administration. Kelly O'Donnell has late details.
Tonight from his Doral Golf Resort in Miami, a House Republican team meeting.
In a single week, I've taken over 350 executive actions.
As President Trump asserts his government makeover.
I also signed an order to end the weaponization of our government against the American people.
Play that video I
Made
just
tonight,
put down.
a number
That's
of Department of Justice lawyers.
Okay. Stop this one. Okay.
Yeah, that's not the right. I don't know where that came from. That's
wait,
Anton went rogue.
That was
That's the whole damn show, Anton. That would have took up the rest of our damn show. I
it was only
watched
two,
Dateline.
it was 2 minutes. But okay. That's crazy. That dude there, he makes me sick. But okay.
Yeah. My mama
we
hate
go.
hearing his voice. She can't stand to hear his voice.
I hate hearing his voice too.
To see his face in that toupee. That's what we're going
I hate
It's getting worse and worse.
Worse and worse. That boy look like he got a 27 in his head. I'm just
That look like the part. That look like the part of the horse hair that people don't want. That look like the. That look like the shit they throw away.
Yeah, that dude there, he just okay. This the one right here. All right. Wow. All right. Wow. Let me rewind a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Now to the battle over tariffs. President Trump announcing that 25% tax on goods coming into the U.S. from Canada and Mexico and 10% on Chinese products. All three nations responding now this morning. ABC's Selena Wang is in Washington. Selena, this raises questions about a possible trade war.
Hey, wait, yeah, good morning. Exactly. Fears are growing that this could be the start of a trade war after President Trump took extraordinary moves over this weekend, hitting America's biggest trading partners with steep tariffs. This could upend global supply chains and increase prices at the grocery store and the gas pump. This morning, America on the cusp of a trade war with its biggest trading partners.
There could be some temporary short-term disruption, and people will understand that.
After President Donald Trump signed 3 executive orders imposing 25% tariffs on all exports from Mexico and Canada, with the lower 10% tariff on Canadian energy exports and 10% tariff on goods from China. Trump justifying the tariffs by blaming those countries for illegal drugs and undocumented migrants entering the U.S.
They've treated us very unfairly.
The tariffs are set to take effect on February 4th, just after midnight. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says Canada will retaliate with 25% tariffs on $106 billion worth of American goods.
Tariffs against Canada will put your jobs at risk, potentially shutting down American auto assembly plants and other manufacturing facilities. They will raise costs for you, including food at the grocery store and gas at the pump.
Trudeau calling on Canadians to choose goods from Canada over the U.S.
It might mean opting for Canadian rye over Kentucky bourbon, or foregoing Florida orange juice altogether.
Mexico's president also vowing to retaliate with tariffs of their own, blasting the Trump administration for accusing her government of working with drug traffickers, saying if the U.S. wanted to address the fentanyl crisis, they could combat the sale of narcotics on the streets of their major cities, which they do not do. And overnight, China's government denouncing the tariffs, saying it will take countermeasures against them, but still leaving the door open for talks with the U.S. But Trump's executive order says if the countries retaliate, the U.S. can further increase its tariffs. And small business owners are worried about the impact, too.
I think people are going to be truly shocked at the pricing they're going to see on the cars, on the lumber, on the clothes, on the food. This is going to be a mess.
And guys, it's not just higher prices for U.S. consumers. This could also have a huge impact on jobs and also companies in this country. I spoke to the head of a trade group that includes major Canadian automakers, and they say that these tariffs could even potentially halt North American car production, putting American jobs at risk. Janae?
All of those impacts remain to be seen. Selena Wang, thank you. And President Trump's tariffs could send prices of a whole range of goods up. So with your wallet in mind, ABC's Alexis Christoforous joins us with what this could mean for us, consumers.
Pay attention.
Good morning to you,
Pay
Alexis.
attention.
Good morning, Janae. Yeah, economists already warning that Trump's tariffs could drive up the price of everything from gasoline and pickup trucks to your Super Bowl party guacamole dip at a time when many of us are still reeling from high grocery prices. So the U.S. buys more than $45 billion in agricultural products from Mexico alone, including tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, and avocados. In fact, 90% of the avocados consumed here in the U.S. come from Mexico. Now, tariffs could also mean higher prices at the pump, since the U.S. gets about 70% of its crude oil from Canada, the main ingredient that goes into gasoline. Analysts say the tariffs could tack on an extra 30 to 70 cents a gallon in certain parts of the country, especially for drivers in the Midwest. And car prices, already near record highs, could go even higher. A new $25,000 car from Mexico could cost an extra $6,200 if importers pass on those higher costs to consumers. And that 10% tariff on China, that could hike prices for some toys, electronics, and clothing. Some economists say these higher prices could reignite inflation and prevent the Federal Reserve from lowering interest rates, which means rates on things like credit cards, home loans, and mortgages could stay higher for longer.
Well.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Motherfucker, go build me a fort in the motherfucking woods.
Yeah.
grow all my shit.
Hey.
No. Hey, I just seen this lady. She said
What you say now?
Huh?
You said you just what?
What? Nothing.
You said you just seen two?
I just saw this lady on TikTok, and I've been following her for a minute. And she said if Trump went into office, she was going to terminate her lease and move into her car so that she could start saving money, to have money put up. She said he's taking all her money out the bank. He said because everybody got paying attention to that too, because if anything go and this man shut anything down, you will not be able to get your money out. So I ain't gonna lie, I started removing some of my money. I just went on Amazon and brought me one of them fire things, safes. I ain't gonna tell y'all it ain't gonna be in my house, so don't even try it. But I told myself I'm getting me some type of storage, and I'm gonna start putting my money in there. I'm not gonna play with this man.
Yeah, my mother's been saying this for years. She's done the same thing. She's been saying she's been telling people years, get your money out the bank. She's been saying it for years, and now it is here. The time is now. The time. You guys see, Anton. You see. They just told you what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I got a savings account. The lady, I went in there and I told her, I said, give me everything in my savings. She said, you gonna pull all this? I said, I want every dollar out of my savings account. She's like, that is gonna be the worst thing because you're gonna spend it. I said, no, baby, I've been saving all this time. It's gonna still be saved. It just won't be with y'all. Right.
See, the thing about this is that his response to it. You know, you hit them and you don't expect them to hit back at you. You just expect them to take it. Boy, right. These are grown ass damn people running countries. Right. They had peace for 4 years, and now here you come with your shit, and you just think they just gonna sit back and like they can't hit us with tariffs too?
Right.
He didn't say that part, Anton. He always leave the most important shit out.
Yep.
Like how it's gonna affect your ass when you go to the grocery store. You might as well forget about Taco Tuesday. That shit over.
You right.
No,
why we laughing.
Chipotle. You think Chipotle hot now? Get one of them bowls and throw some guacamole on that. See how fresh that shit is by next week. Let's see.
A salad ain't gonna be $2 no more.
What the hell is a salad that's 10? You mean it's 10 right now? 10, 12.
Nah, he talking about the little bowl salad at Walmart.
Yeah.
He talking about the little ones
Walmart,
already made.
Walmart, baby. I don't know the last time you bought one from Walmart. $7.99. They ain't no $2. Them things big.
I just went. They the ones.
Those are. Yeah.
Okay. Well, which ones you mad? You mad the one with the fake?
I know which ones he talking about. They are. You got to catch them on sale.
Rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are out in Indiana. That's totally different from the city.
Oh
yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's what it is. That's
you're
what
right.
it is.
You're right.
Baby, buy. You pay for that little that small bowl you talk about with this much meat and 3 sprinkles of cheese. That thing about $9, almost $7 here.
Yeah, it's going up. It's going up. Don't get red. Don't get used to those prices. That shit going up. Hey, eggs is 20. Hey, listen, I looked in and get some chickens. So if anybody want to go in with me and buy these chickens, we can start us a little chicken farm. I did some research.
Yeah.
All right.
So the bowl gonna be $25.
Right. Who is Visions again? 42. Who is that?
I forget.
Well,
A lawyer.
I totally agree. But the thing is, if people not even thinking about it, all this shit finna be this how. Watch how a lot of places like Chipotle finna be fucking bankrupt. They finna be messed up because people not gonna pay. They'll rather go get them eggs that might last them longer than going to get that one bowl that you might eat out of it like twice. Like I can eat 2 times out of a bowl. Who finna pay $25 for that? A lot of businesses finna suffer right now.
And guess what? Yep. Your mama said it best. Black folks know how to survive. Guess what? We gonna be out there growing shit in our backyard. What them white folks gonna be doing? They're gonna be running. They're looking crazy, running scared.
Looking for vegetable oil. We know how to cook with lard. We cool with it. Get the lard cans back out.
Or just pour the oil that been sitting for like 2-3 weeks on the side over there.
Drain it.
We gonna be good. We gonna lose that shit to it black.
Yeah. God damn it. We'll do it. We'll work it out. Damn it. We'll turn some white.
How much y'all pay for caviar now, white people? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just said that. I apologize.
Right, let's say it ain't just the white people, baby. This shit affecting every race. It ain't just them.
Just gonna be just them when black people find out how much that shit costs.
Right.
Their taste buds gonna change then. You better go get that spam over there, boy.
Oh my God!
Get back in.
It's not gonna be his people because just like you said when they was having that debate, he take care of his people. His people, that's all these millionaire shit. They gonna be straight. They gonna fit. They gonna have ways around that shit.
Oh yeah. Listen, the business folks, they're gonna be great. They're gonna make so much money. Elon Musk is going to love his position. After a little while, he's gonna be great. It's again. The groceries. The first thing they said was the groceries going up. The first thing his constituents asked him about was the grocery prices. His response was, "I don't know nothing about that." Oh yes, you do. You know how to make them go up. You orange pale.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, get ready for that, guys.
Yeah, y'all get ready.
And if it's not enough that we're telling you that it's going to be a mess, just turn on any channel you want. Go to any resource, any place you want to go research it. Everybody's gonna tell you the same. God damn it, Trudeau. He's the Canada Prime Minister. He ain't got to tell us shit, but he told us. He was telling us. He was talking to us. It's gonna affect us. Jobs, the auto industry. Remember when they had that problem with Ford and the auto industry, and they lost a lot of people, man. And it took them so long to recover. It took 2 administrations, I believe, to get them back up on their feet. And it's about to so many people relying on those jobs.
Yeah. Yep. What's up, Luke?
Luke, what's good?
Listen, we all gonna be working for Luke Connect. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. All right.
Luke, yeah. You about to get some employees. We're gonna be up there.
For real, I'm gonna be pushing that product.
And y'all gonna be working for him and ain't even gonna get paid. Not because of Luke. Cause ain't nobody gonna be coming to them damn show. Who gonna have money to go to a comedy show?
No, we ain't talking about that. We talking about his other business, but we ain't say that right now.
Going on. I like to say because a lot of shit and stuff. It ain't even just food and Chipotle's. It's every concert, all type of people. A lot of shit is about to suffer. People not gonna be out here spending money like that.
Hey, Luke, I want to be the one to go get the product from the store. That's what I want.
Luke ain't gonna be. Right. Imani is right. Luke ain't gonna be able to pay us. Remember, the other thing he did was cut off the DEI. So Luke ain't gonna be able to get no money to pay us. So we ain't gonna be able to get paid. We'll be working for free. Right. Yeah, no.
Hey, the only people that's gonna survive this, well, they might not even survive. They might slow down. They might start throwing Usher ones. Is the strippers. But say they gonna have to. I mean, Usher bucks. But who's gonna be going now? Niggas is not crashing out. Niggas is not going there like, hey, give me 100 ones. They're gonna be like, give me 25 on pump 2. That shit is not finna be the same no more.
Hey, we gonna have to use Usher dollars, Quavo dollars.
For real.
They said we already got rap snacks. We're gonna have rap money, rap dollars.
Horrible.
Hey,
It's not even a laughing matter. It's like you gotta laugh for fucking crying. Like I said,
for not to
a
cry.
lot of people is not taking this serious until this shit happened. People like us, this platform, we have been talking about this way before it happened, and now everybody want to take this shit serious. Everybody want to cry. Everybody want to do this. Where was y'all at when we were saying do not vote for this man because it is going to be fucking horrible?
They laughed at us.
We not even my birthday is 6 months into the year. We ain't even 6 months into the year and look at this shit. Imagine by next year where we all gonna be at.
Yep.
Again.
And that
Go ahead, Anton.
affects my job. Because I work with the terrorists up with moving the cargo and stuff. I move shit to Singapore, to fucking China, to Germany. We already been talking about that stuff already at our job. Like, man, where is my job gonna be in the next 6 months?
It's going to affect everybody. Delivery drivers, gas is about to go back up now. Remember when it went up last time? So delivery people had to increase what they was asking for. That's gonna be another problem, Anton. You work in the insurance, man, off the chain because of the cost of gas. Anton in the insurance, in the healthcare, and he talking about he bringing pharmacy back to America. What?
We ain't gonna afford it.
For what? They already sticking it to us. That's the best way I could put it.
And you know what? He do all this, and he don't even. He does his facial expression never changes.
Never, because that's his resting. I don't give a face.
Yes, because this nigga don't smile, don't laugh, he don't do nothing. He just be the same stale face, just staring, talking out the side of his neck.
We need to check and see if he AI. Is that nigga an android? We need to double check and see, because as many things that happen to his ass, he's still going. Ain't changed shit. He fooled everybody. Now you know what happened when they faked that assassination and shot past his ear. He got a lot of sympathy from people. Remember they was wearing the band-aid on their ear at the rally.
And was doing that, man.
Yeah.
I want to change the subject. If you look at his ear now, wow, he must have the best dermatologist. What's the people that call that redo your skin or whatever?
The plastic surgeon.
Yeah, plastic surgeon. He must have had the best plastic surgeon in the world because his ear looked like it's never been touched. When you get shot, you gonna have some type of scar.
Yeah, something. Even if you get a graze, Anton, you gonna have that graze mark. Ask Evander Holyfield. Now we in the history of ears. We know that his ear is missing. He ain't got it back. They couldn't surgically put it. They couldn't how they do that gun with the thing. They couldn't fix it at all. He still got a chunk missing. Matter of fact, he asked Mike Tyson if he got the piece. Mike said, I ain't got it.
So I ain't got it.
So come on, man. Y'all fell for the oldest trick in the book.
With the biggest bullet in the book. The biggest bullet in the book with the smallest scar and the biggest dummy, and y'all all believed it.
Y'all fell for the okey-doke.
I mean, not y'all. Those people who believed it.
Straight out of Tyler Perry. Straight out of, you right, Mark. Straight out of, this is straight out of the Oval.
Right.
I said that they definitely, if they was supposed to do that, they definitely with all this makeup and stuff, at least they could have put the fake stitches in there or something. Hey, they did it on camera. You can put all, they didn't do nothing. They was just like, we're gonna put this in y'all face so y'all could believe it. If y'all dumb-dumbs was believing. People in the world, not everybody, but people in the world was believing, oh, they shot his ear, baby, back. Because first of all, when a person gets shot in their ear, if we all could revamp have that situation happen, I would have been on the floor screaming. Because first of all, if you've ever been touched by a bullet, it burns. It burns. Because I was accidentally shot before in my leg. I have a fucking knot this big from where it grazed me on the back of my thigh. And it's this thick. Baby, it's no way. And I screamed at the top of my lung.
Yeah. I still can hit a bullet.
Your mama is smart. Your mama is smart as hell. Your mama your mama know what she's talking about.
Well, she definitely have a very disdain for Donald Trump, like no support whatsoever, and always been able to read him. But he's not that complex of an individual. He's really not. He's not. He's a devil. reincarnated. He's the devil incarnated. And man, he pulled the biggest trick over you guys. I mean, not us, but I'm talking about the folks that support him. He fooled you. He got you good too. He got you real good.
He did. He did.
The devil is a lie.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. Okay. We took a whole another 40 minutes on Trump.
Right. Again. So let's get into something fun.
Let's get into some fun, Anton.
Are we gonna do the Rick James now, or we go get into this video first?
Our Black History, being that it's Black History Month, we chose to start off we're gonna do something every Sunday, guys, for Black. So if it's somebody that you want us to mention or talk about, hit us in the inbox. Anton, we got an email. Do we have an email?
Yeah.
No, hit us in the box. And we'll do it the month of February every Sunday. We're not gonna do it on Tuesday. We're gonna do it every Sunday. We're gonna have a Black History moment. And today's moment is the great, the legendary, the accomplished Rick James. You know what? I'm a Rick James fan because people have a certain.
I like Rick James.
Everybody don't rock with Rick James, but I do. I watched the documentary about Rick James. I thought it was very intriguing. I thought it was so informational, how that man lived his life and the things he went through. He was a troubled soul, but he was such a talented man. When you talk about some of the greatest producers, Rick James was one of them, man. Remember Eddie Murphy did that song? That one she liked to party all the time. Rick James produced that, and it was Eddie Murphy's one and only time, and it was only hit, and he knocked it out the building, man. I play that song. I love that song. But phenomenal artist, great person. Well, I don't know how great of a person. Party all the time. Yeah. Love that.
Real quick, we need everybody to hit that like button, hit the like button, and share. Why she spitting like that? Is something bad or something?
I don't know. But
you know what that reminded me of?
What?
When was y'all said I didn't get last night?
Goofy. Fellatio.
So yeah. That's it. Fellatio.
When we talk about Rick James before we get into our songs, I want to do a fun fact that a lot of people, in which I just found this out a year before, a lot of people did not know in the movie Life, the guy who played Spanky Johnson was Rick James. A lot of people did not know that. I did not know that. That's one of my favorite movies.
I didn't know that was Rick James either.
Yes, the guy who played Bumpy Johnson that had the cane, that was light in it, that was Rick James.
Yep, that is E. Yeah. Great fun fact, E.
I know, but I never knew it out of all these years, and that's one of my favorite movies. I would watch that movie like it just came out today. I never knew this. Never.
I didn't know that either.
Yes.
But now that you think about it,
no, it did not look like. I'm sorry. I'm so used to Rick James having the curl and him on the stage. How about to the lady in the back that didn't know I'm Rick James? That's a total different man. Seeing him on the screen, it's like he got like 3 shades lighter or something. I did not know.
Yeah, I didn't know that was Rick James either.
I'm Rick James, bitch. Very, very popular. that trended and was on T-shirts.
Where'd you find? I'm finna look that up.
Look it up right now.
Oh my God, she's telling the truth, Anton.
Okay.
That's Rick James, bro. Yes,
definitely watched that movie 30,000 times. I never
knew it.
Nope.
I don't think a lot of people. I didn't know it for a very long time. Like I said, until I watched the documentary, I didn't know that either, man. But yeah, Rick James was in that movie. Absolutely. So songs, man. His catalog is amazing. A lot of things people today probably have never heard, but there's some things that you have heard and that you know. And if you put it on, you probably vibe to it. Mary Jane means so much to me.
What movie? Okay, let's see, Anton. I'm gonna throw this to Anton. Anton, with that song, what movie pops in your head when you hear that song?
Friday.
Let's go.
and Rick James, for another fun fact, he was an advocate of marijuana, a very well known advocate. the song Mary Jane, you love me just the same. Yeah. When you put that on, all you think about is smoking. And like you said, Friday, I mean, that was the perfect perfect combination of song and scene in Friday. Perfect. So Mary Jane is one for me. E, what you get?
For me, I have to do Rick James and what's her name?
Tina Marie.
That's one.
Tina Marie. Which one now? They got some
Desire.
classics.
Fire and Desire.
Yep, I knew she was gonna say that.
Fire and Desire. Yes.
Yes.
Man. People still go nuts for that song.
Dude, go ahead.
Go ahead, Anton.
No, you go ahead. When you ask
People
me
still
what my
go nuts
song
for that.
is, I'll tell you.
Yeah, people still go nuts for that song. You put that on, people be trying to sing it and shit. Like barely know the words, but they know the highs and the lows. They know when Tina go up.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
listen. Did you guys see when they performed that song the very last time they actually performed together?
I didn't.
Oh my, go check that out. Pull that up on YouTube. They performed and it was beautiful. It was, oh my God. They did their thing. Beautiful song. All right, Anton, what you got?
And I still play it in the club today. Ebony Eyes.
Yes. Oh.
Yep.
Ebony Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sing it. Go ahead, Imani, sing that part when you say "I love you." Go ahead.
No.
And
I love that song.
that. Man.
Yep.
Great songs, boy. I mean, you can just run down a playlist of Rick James and just mellow out to it.
Yeah.
Take your mind off a lot of stuff.
Definitely.
You like the Scarface version of what? Ebony? What's Scarface version?
The one y'all I think it was Yo
Oh, Mary Jane.
Yeah,
Mary Jane. Yeah. I like that. I like that version too, Mary Jane. Yeah, so there it is, man. Rick James, our spotlight Black History moment for today. And if you need to know more, man, just go look him up. Go check out the documentary. I'm telling you, it's so informative. It's great. It's a great documentary. Rick James is off the chain. He gave less than another one. They gave less than 2 fucks about what you thought about his wardrobe, his hair. Remember, he wore the braids and the shit.
So why? So who do y'all think, when it came to not giving a what's worse, James Brown or Rick James?
Ooh.
I think James Brown didn't give. He was ripping ass shoes,
man,
popping guns off all going to jail.
Rick James give a fuck about going to jail.
No, James Brown didn't.
James Brown. I mean, James Brown. James Brown didn't give. My bad. James Brown didn't give a fuck.
I think it's James Brown.
Right. When I saw that document, I saw
I saw the movie when may he rest in peace. What's his name? Wakanda.
Yeah.
What's his name? I can't. Oh, that's sad. I cannot think of this man's name right now.
I'm drawing a blank too, E, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
The Black Panther. The Black Panther.
But that's not that man's name.
I know it's not his name, but you know we smoke on. We know we.
Who smoke? I don't smoke nothing but hookah. What you talking about?
Me and Anton.
I'm gonna take one for the team on that one.
Yeah. Thanks. Chadwick. Yes, Chadwick Boseman. Thank you, Mark.
Right.
That man, yes, Boseman. That
came
man
from church.
played that part. Man, it was some stuff that I did not know about James Brown until that man played that part.
Yes.
Sorry.
And he was a hoe.
Yeah, he was.
Well, they all were.
Yeah,
who
they
was
all
the biggest
were,
one? Okay, you want to ask who else? Who didn't give 2 Fs?
You want to know who I
say-
think the biggest one was after I see all these documentaries and all these movies? Ray Charles. The man was mad, baby. He had women out the ass.
What
baby.
about Frankie Lyman? Frankie Lyman was
Frankie Lyman, he had them, but
He had it, right.
not more than Ray. Ray had them flocking like
Right. In every
Ray.
city, all over, right.
hey, and out of everybody, Ray couldn't even see. He couldn't even see. He feel that wrist, boy. He was like, "Oh yeah, you come with me." I don't know, man. I'm telling you, Rick James was something different, man. He was a big time player, big time. Yeah, always kept women around him, but Prince did too. Prince always had the pretty. I mean, Prince had a man.
He had
his stable.
He had a type.
Yeah, he definitely had a type.
All these women looked alike, but they was all fine.
Yeah, they had to be his type pretty. If you was prettier than him, you can be close, but you couldn't be prettier than Prince. Close, but not prettier than. Man, I don't know. That's a good one, E. Yeah,
that was.
Ray Charles, Mike. I gotta go. Ray
had him. He had him coming in and out, and then had the audacity. He can't see to tell him, you can fuck with me or you can't. Whichever one you want to do, who you choose. he did not care. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He another one that he didn't get 2 F's. Go on then.
Right.
Immediately.
You know what? Get about my face. Shout out to Jamie Foxx, because you talking about playing roles.
Right.
Man, he played out that role.
He
played out that
he
role.
did.
Then when you said Frankie Lyman, Lorenz
Tate.
Lorenz Tate.
I'm sorry. I always loved Lorenz Tate when he was like in Love Jones, when he played the Dead Presidents. But it was so crazy that him playing a drug addict turned me on to him even more because of how he played the fuck out that role. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We talk about give people their flowers, boy. I'm telling you, we miss a lot of our black people that we don't give flowers to. For the work that they put in. Like Lorenz Tate put in work. He got so many great movies under his belt. Man, to me, he's one of Chicago's finest actors, man.
Period.
One of our finest actors. Don Cheadle. I don't know how we got in this lane. I don't know how we got in this
coming
lane.
Out. He got one coming out that's coming out right now. He doing what's the name? Yeah. I'm gonna find out. Go ahead.
When you talk about Black history, man, and we have so many talented black. Don Cheadle to me is one of my favorite actors. I will watch anything with him in it because I know he is going to kill the scene. And man, bravo to him. I just want to give him some flowers because he's.
That's
dope.
how I am. I don't care what it is. That's how I am. If we gonna pick one that you're gonna go see, regardless, I will go see anything that Denzel Washington is in. I don't care what it is. Anything. I hear his name. Boop. I'm in the show. I'm going to see it.
Speaking of Denzel, shame on you, Oscars, for not giving that man a nod for his role in Gladiators 2. He didn't get a grant. He didn't get an Oscar nod at all for that. Ooh. They totally overlooked him. And to me, it was a different role for him. Did you see it, Gladiators 2?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, go see it. Have you seen it, Anton?
I haven't seen it either.
Okay, go see it, and then I want to see what you guys think about his role in this movie. It's totally different, but he's an actor, man. Like his range is far and beyond anybody else's that I know. So Denzel can play any role that you throw in front of him, and he's not going to take a bad role. He can play anything, but this is a different role for him. But go check it out and just see. I thought that he did great as usual. I thought it was classic Denzel, period. And the fact that they didn't even nominate him for anything, that's crazy to me. But check it out if you guys get a chance to.
That's who I feel like on the female side that's like that. That man, they don't give this woman her flowers, and I just love her so bad. Like she is such a role model to me. Angela Bassett. That woman did not get her flowers.
Nah,
I don't remember what movie it was off of. But that woman, even when she played Tina Turner, that lady should have been everywhere. Every award that she could win, she could, and they never gave her an award for that.
Yeah. Oh, my mama went way back and said, Wilt Chamberlain, mama, you damn.
She did.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain was, God.
Well, yeah,
damn, I forgot about Wilt Chamberlain. And Magic Johnson, too, now that we strolling down Lakers Row, now that we talking about it.
Oh, my goodness.
Magic was he was a player too, but Wilt was definitely a player. Wilt was
LeBron a player too. It just ain't came out yet.
All right, okay. You know what, man? You know what? I don't. This nigga. See, I was trying not to use the N word today at all. I was so trying not, but this nigga right here.
I think he should have got an Oscar for Malcolm X too, Morris.
Yes, man, absolutely.
And he played the shit out of Malcolm X.
He played the out of Malcolm X, man.
He
I
played
love
it
that
way.
movie.
What was that other dude that tried to play Malcolm X? What's his name? He played in Ali. What's his name?
He played
No, he played Malcolm X in what's that dude?
In that I know what you're talking about. The
What's
movie
the
about
dude
the
that-
four that it was Ali, it was Malcolm, and it was oh my God, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. And they met at a hotel to have a meeting and stuff like that. I know what you're talking about. I just can't picture his face right now.
He played.
But no
he
one.
played in New Jack City. What's his name?
Yeah.
He played in Posse too.
Who did he play in New Jack City?
A cop.
Oh, you talking about and in Posse he played the cowboy dude.
What's
oh my
his
God,
name?
what's his name?
His
Anton.
name-
Damn it.
Get out.
Yeah, okay, y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out. But no one played it better than Denzel, Malcolm
Right.
X, and I don't think nobody ever will.
Me either.
Yeah, Mario Van Peebles. That's his name.
Yeah, that's
look at Mars.
Look at Mars. Yeah, Mario Van Peebles. No, not Ice T.
Not Luke talking about Ice-T.
Ice T did not play
Okay,
Malcolm
we
X.
know you light skin. You want to keep your light skinned brothers intact, but brother,
Yeah,
no.
right.
But
Mario
where did that
Van
come
Peebles.
from?
No,
Ice-T wasn't in none of the.
No, yes, Ice-T was. Ice-T was in
He was in New Jack City.
Now he's in New Jack City.
Oh, New Jack City. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He was a cop. Oh, when Anton said the cop, he went straight to Ice. And that's the one person we knew he wasn't talking about.
We knew he wasn't talking about him.
You know I wasn't talking about him though. I did say he played a cop, but okay, who don't? All right, Luke. You know what? When I get off this show, I'm gonna call you, dog. We got to talk.
Yeah.
Hey, let the light skins support the light skins. It's okay.
That's what he was doing, supporting light skin. Okay.
Speaking of Ice-T, that's another one, man. I mean, we just popping off stuff off the top of our head, but it is Black History Month, and Ice-T came a long way from Colors to now. He's been running on this show for 25 damn years.
On the white people channel at that. I call channel 2 the white people channel.
He on NBC. He on Channel 5.
It was a show he was on channel 2. What show was that?
Yeah. Oh man. Not NCIS. It wasn't that, was it?
I'm not.
But he been on Law and Order since way back. It's been 22 seasons, 23 seasons, 24.
Too close to the camera. What?
I don't know what Luke. What is Luke doing? What is wrong with Luke today?
Anton, Luke is watching it on Luke Connects. Now I noticed on Luke Connects that the movie. I can tell you exactly what's going on. I can tell you exactly what's going on. Why she looks so close? Because the movies all look close. They look closer than what they do, and they're not on Luke Connect. On Luke Connect, they look close. They magnify it a little bit.
They
Get off Luke
Zoom.
Connect.
They got it on Zoom one time. That's why.
Yeah. Take it off the Zoom, Luke.
He said he on YouTube. Okay, yeah.
Hey Luke, by the way, I couldn't find the fight I couldn't find the fight last night. Just
Wait, you didn't?
I could not find it. I
Dude,
searched everywhere. Luke, I need some type of refund, something. I need an extra day or something. I need you to credit me a day or something. It's today. The fight ain't today. The fight was last night, Luke. You talking about the Royal Rumble? That was actually on. That's not even tonight either. Ain't no fights tonight, Luke.
I'm
not talking about the
that
Clarissa
fight. Not
See,
that
that's what
fight,
I'm talking
fight, The fight from last night. What was that? Who was that? Okay, we'll talk about that later. But
we'll talk about that later, Luke. But the fight was last night. I didn't see it because I couldn't find it. I need a reimbursement or I need an extra day credit on my bill.
You did what I said. All you had to do was go to the left and you see PPV.
I did all that. I did everything that you said.
It should have been.
It should have been, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Real quick, we lost another hip hop legend and icon. DJ Unk passed away at the age of 43 this past week, and I hear he passed away in his sleep. a heart attack in his sleep, according to I don't know if it was his wife or his fiance, but she delivered the information. So rest in peace to DJ Unk, man. Now walk it out. Remember that?
Yeah, definitely.
Man, I tell you what, man. DJ Unk was another one of those guys that sent the club up with his songs, man. He definitely had some party hits and stuff like that. Anton, you went crazy on Wednesday, huh?
You know what? Thank you, but I'm just gonna let you know. You the only reason why that happens. Seriously, if your show was whacking booty, mine probably would be too. Because I was like, well, hey, ain't got shit to fight for.
I just want to let y'all know Luke is a pervert. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Nah, what this fool just texted me? He's crazy.
I like that news.
Yeah. Anyway.
yeah. Ice-T was on NCIS. See, I knew that NCIS.
Yeah, he ain't looking at nobody's face so close with his crazy.
Okay, Luke. I lost one of my friends too. I'm just being honest. So many people died. His name was Razzie Lewis. Hey man, rest in peace, serious. He lost the fight with cancer. So man, that was one of my homies. So
yeah. Rest in peace, man. That's sad. Cancer is something else. Also, man, what I was
crazy to go back just a little bit before y'all say what y'all gonna say about like talking about cancer. Like, I had somebody close to me, his mom, died from cancer. I just met a lady today and she had cancer, and the doctor told her, I met her at the laundromat, and the doctor told her that it was things that she was consuming in her food that brought on cancer. Because they say that some of us have cancer dormant in our bodies.
Yes,
we can
that's true.
eat certain things that will bring it out. And the doctor told her the food that she had been consuming throughout the years brought it out of dormant stage, and it made her have cancer. She's been fighting it since 2000 and I think she said 2018 she's been fighting it.
That is so,
absolutely.
That is so that you said that, because Honey was just telling me about how they were saying that the hot Cheetos, the red stuff that's on the hot Cheetos.
Oh yeah.
That dye number. That's the same thing that they've been trying to ban forever. They banned it in certain products, but they left it in the food for us to consume for many years. I want to say since the early 90s. They banned it in certain things. I can't remember what the product was. I think it was a cosmetic product. They banned it because it was breaking people out and giving them rashes, but they left it in the food all these freaking years. Now they want to ban this thing. It's been banned in other countries. It's the red dye. The on the Cheetos, the stuff that come on the cherries that we be having in the drinks, all that shit. Anything red with dye is horrible for you.
Yep. And that shit's banned. Over there, you go to China, they don't have that shit.
They don't have that.
Not have that shit. It's banned. They could not have that. If you put that in that food, you could be in jail. And they find out that you serving that stuff.
Absolutely.
That's why they so healthy and live for so fucking long.
Absolutely. And remember, we had a conversation about the sugar, about the processed sugar. Like he said, you do have things in your body and your blood when it mixes with these chemicals that it can bring. You have those cancer cells in your body, and those things can bring it out and inflame it and whatever happens with the cancer, wherever it is. But yes, we all have those genes, man, and it's crazy that these things that we put in our bodies can spark that cancerous reaction. So yeah, be careful. Know what you put in your body. I said that shit about the sugar last week. I meant it. I ain't had no processed sugar in a long time now. And I try to stop other things like the month of January, no fast food. And all three of us been on the weight loss journey and doing our own little thing, and everybody's seeing progress because we sticking to the thing. You got to stick to it.
That's right.
The best time to do it is in the beginning of the year.
Right. Luke, you might have missed out. Go and stand up, show me your stomach, E.
No.
Yeah, they definitely missed that part. Some of
y'all don't know, I had a little round thing going on, but now my stomach got flat, y'all. What I did for last month, I stopped. No alcohol, no pop, no chips, no none of that stuff. I've been eating healthy, eating salads, juicing, and actually what it really was is that I was holding so much weight from liquor. That's what my problem was. And once I cut that liquor out, I saw a dramatic change in like 2 weeks. My stomach was flat, and it was just showing that I had a lot of stuff that was bloated in me versus me thinking that I had so much weight, and it was just that I was really bloated because my stomach wasn't, our stomachs are not made for that processed stuff. So it just makes you just feel like you just overweight and you heavy and walking and stuff. So Y'all gotta take care of yourselves, man. Start eating healthy. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I'm telling you, your body gonna tell you though. Once you hit that certain age, your body gonna let you know. Your body gonna definitely let you know what's up with it.
So, Luke said if you stop smoking, then you might have a
Oh
chance.
no, yes, and then too with the hookah, like I have slowed down on that too because this within itself they say is very, very bad for you, and it's like smoking one pack of cigarettes in one session of hookah. So now I might do it like maybe twice a week. Maybe I'm trying to get to the point where I don't do it at all.
You missed the whole point. Look at the comment.
Stop smoking, then. I'm not understanding.
Then you might have a chance.
That's not.
And before that, Luke asked you to stand up. Luke asked you to stand up 2 times.
Okay, y'all want to see my stomach so bad.
Luke said stand up 2 times.
Okay, let me show y'all my stomach, y'all.
Yeah, he did. What the fuck? Oh wow.
Yes, and the ass got better.
Okay.
All right, calm down.
Okay, sit down.
All right, sit down. Now you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're giving me too much. Say that for your OnlyFans.
I want to get everybody, it can happen. Just stop doing the shit that we do on a normal basis.
Wait, that was only a month.
My stomach really, I got smaller from being wide. I went in. So
That was just a month.
That was just 1 month.
Yeah, that's what's up. I lost 5. I got on a scale for the first time in a long time, and I dropped 5 pounds, man. So I'm proud of that. No fast food. No fast food. I cut that shit out. No fast food.
Hey, y'all can do it.
January. Yeah. So man, I'm telling you, just gotta stay strong, man. And besides, that stuff is bad for you. It make you lazy. It make you tired all the time. Who the fuck want to feel like that?
Say shit you don't really want that to. It make you say shit that you wouldn't really say.
Yeah, and that's why
they shit the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it take you longer now. That I noticed about not even just going outside because y'all, I fasted on that too. I know y'all be proud of me. I have not been outside in 30 days, y'all.
Good.
For real.
Right, because that was like a drug for you. That was
right.
Outside, no clubbing, no partying, no none of that stuff. Like that liquor stuff is so hard for you. And then for me, it takes me 2-3 days to recover after getting drunk one night. That shit is draining. Like you sleep all day when you could be getting money, making your business, being in the studio like me. Like, man, y'all can do it, man. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it.
See, Anton was focusing on the point, like when you dieting and stuff, and you working out, and then you get those hunger pains, make you say shit that you don't really mean. Anton has been doing that a lot to us on the show, so maybe that's his way of apologizing for being an asshole on these last few shows. I think that's what he was saying. He said he say stuff that he don't really mean, and he has said some things on the show. So that's what it is, Anton. You going through something?
No, I'm not going through anything. I'm working on myself. I'm trying to. I got to stop drinking. That's the problem. I mean, I'm not an alcoholic. Just like next week when y'all come. Oh my God, how I'm gonna not drink?
I mean, it's Super Bowl weekend,
right? How I'm gonna not drink?
You get a cheat day, Anton. We get you a cheat day. Get a cheat day. This is something, and I know we so far behind our time, but we've been trying to talk about this subject for so long. But wait, before we do that, I think we got something from EE. Do we got something from you this week? I don't want to call it something that you don't want me to call it. Please. All right, I want to be respectful and professional of your time on the show. So, E, do you have anything for us today?
I did not curse you out, Mark.
Yes, I have some questions that I would like to ask you guys.
All right.
And it deals around relationships, okay? So what I want to know, and it's not from perspective of being married, it's just overall just dating. But I guess because you all are married, you guys can take it to, that point. So my first thing is about setting boundaries in relationships. First question is, do you guys believe that the opposite sex can only be friends? Meaning that if your wives came to you and told you that that this is my friend I've known for 20 years, will you all believe that they have never dealt with each other? They've only been in a monogamous relationship and they've only been friends for those 20 years?
Well, I want to say, I think that's a generational question. I don't know.
Right. So you can just talk in general, like in general of the world. Do you believe that women and men can only have monogamous relationships and it never be anything? It doesn't have to be just your wives. It could be just overall in the world today in 2025. Let's start there.
Because see, the thing is, Anton, is that even in the movies that you see, even the romance movies, like the what you call those romantic comedies, they that's how they start, right? They've been friends for so long and never crossed the line. And then all of a sudden, this one trip and made them cross the line. Or Friends with Benefits. Remember that movie? Friends for so long, never even thought about it until they did, and then they did it. So I think anything is possible. I don't know if I had an answer. Yeah.
I mean, I have a friend. Well, I'm not my best friend, but I have a friend that I would cross the line with. That's a female, and Honey has a friend too. So
yeah,
that you guys have crossed the line with?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
If the question is the ones that we have crossed the line with.
No, the question is just that do you believe that women and men can be in relationships and it just be that I met this person 20 years ago. I went to high school with them and we've only been friends for all these 20, 30 years. Like nobody's ever flirted. Nobody's ever said, hey, I like you. And then maybe the other person didn't like them and they be like, well, we could just be friends. I'll just settle for that. Like, do you think that is possible?
Look, first of all, how you think I met Luke? That's Honey's friend.
That's why Luke was like, wait, what?
Right, that's Honey's friend. So that nigga
I think that's
all that. So I'm just saying, because
yeah, that nigga be all on vacation. We could have left him in Vegas if we thought anything. And you know what I mean, in the desert. But no, see, that's the one. And that's why I said I don't know, because that's the one rare relationship where, like, I've been friends with a female before and never crossed the line, but it was short. It was short-lived. It wasn't a long-term, like years and years and years. But that's Luke's relationship with y'all is that rare relationship that you don't really see, because I don't know. It's hard to trust people sometimes, you know.
It is like a mother. That's why that's why I was like, I don't want to fucking meet no Luke. I don't give a shit. She had been trying to get me to meet him for the longest. He had been trying to get me to get the service for the longest. I was like, man, I do that shit myself. I was like, I don't even meet no new. But I mean, I guess we met, and then I mean, all right, it is what it is.
And see, then that's what been the whole thing. It's the standoff thing. It's like, no, I don't want to meet. What I want to meet do? What I want to meet do for? Like, what you trying to make us a family? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like that'd have been my drawback too. But Mama, she said only if they gay. Nah, not in 2025. Because I've seen and evidence of even the gays. They sometimes want to be a little curious these days. Those bi-curious people. Yeah.
Luke, I know that. I know, Luke. Nigga, do you think you'd be in my crib if I thought that?
Yeah, Luke. Yeah, listen. Yeah, you're good, buddy. You're good.
Right. Because I just get one on your ass. That's all.
We're good. I talked to Anton when we was in Vegas. I told him I knew a spot. I had a buddy with a van, and he said, no, you was good. So you're good. And Luke's not gay. He's not gay. But that's why I said this is the one rare incidents where it's working. Because 9 times out of 10 it's a trust issue. It's like, how could y'all really, and then especially if either one are attractive or not, or whatever the case may be, you're like, how? So at no point in time, it's unbelievable that you didn't find, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean, my wife and Luke, they go hang out like this weekend. Like, I don't know if I'm be at the dinner, but I want her to go with Luke. Yeah. So I mean, it wouldn't even be a thing to me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and that's like what Mar said. Bi-curious is a thing these days. We done seen, and I'm talking about like, yeah. Like the gayest of the girls don't mind being curious with a penis for some reason, and they doing it. So today, to answer you in 2025, it's harder for me to understand that or even trust that type of, because everybody is like what's his face said. I'm sorry, the rapper. Everybody effing everybody.
I guess Imani coming with Luke.
What?
He said he bringing you.
He bringing me where?
on Friday. Well, You know what we invited you to. Remember? You
Oh
said
yeah, but I told y'all I might.
I don't know. Well, Luke gonna make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it all depends on the person and the people that's involved.
Yeah,
Some people say
that too. But the only reason I ask that is because I have been in situations where I've seen a man or a woman recently work a room with their friend that they say they only been friends with, but some of us knew that they slept together and the spouse did not know. And they're not married, they were just a couple and they did not know. And we was telling them like, man, I think you should tell them. But then they was like, man, me and this person messed around when we were in high school into college years. That was over 30 years ago. Is it worth really telling them? Because now we don't have no attraction to each other. They're married and we in a relationship and we don't even look at each other like that. Do you think that that's okay for them to? Exactly. Tell me. I want to know who the hell you around.
Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, hell no. Yeah, you ain't gotta finish your sentence. Nope. It don't matter if it was 50 goddamn years ago. At some point, nope. Hell to the no. No. Not nobody that you formally did it with. I don't give a damn.
Tom, you can come to my crib anytime. You don't even need no invite. I told you that.
Yeah, mama, that's out your. You don't know nothing about that. That's definitely not. That's 3-year generations way past your generation. That bicurious thing. That wasn't even a word back then.
Right.
Back then, no such thing as bicurious. Yeah. But today, never know. Today, you just never know. What people are into. So yeah, did that answer you, E? Was that sufficient? Was that?
Hey,
good?
that's y'all answers. Hey, I just want y'all opinion on it.
Mars, why are you trying to stir the pot? Mars think he's slick down there trying to stir the pot.
Yeah.
Talking about Luke the man with the plan.
Guess Luke said he was bringing Imani to the dinner.
Yeah. I know what he meant. I
just
know what
want
he
you know,
meant.
Luke Theos ain't cheap. I'm just saying. Oh my
goodness. Ain't cheap, boy. This is a dinner for grown people.
I'm gonna do Imani's workout, but I didn't even go. She didn't even work out. I'm gonna stop drinking.
What's so crazy is I have not been to the gym. I haven't even did the slightest workout here, and that's what they say. Like, okay, yeah, you can be working out, but the main goal is what you eat. At the end of the day, what you put into your body can drastically change your body. Some people go. I seen this lady, and she said she never worked out. This lady got freaking abs because of certain things she was putting in her body that was making her muscles become bigger and stronger. And she said maybe she might jump some rope, but outside of that, she never went to the gym to really work out. So it's really about what you put in your body.
Yep, and she's right because we juice now, and I'm just saying it makes me feel so much better.
Yeah, you don't feel tired.
It makes me feel better than working out. I'm just being honest.
You feel energetic. Yeah, you don't feel heavy.
Right, definitely. So we juice and then we eat one meat a day. That's it, and it's like seafood, like catfish or some salmon or something like that.
And the thing that you put in your body to get those muscles is protein, and you can get in so many different forms and fashions. It ain't got to be a pill, but you got natural proteins in meat. You got natural proteins in eggs, in certain plants, so that you can get that protein to feed your muscles while you do nothing but walk.
Yep.
Yeah, but you gotta say why, because if you're gonna intake protein, depending on how much you intake, you definitely have to do some form because protein can't put weight on you. So you gotta make sure you do some type of something. You don't have to go.
You gotta be mobile. Hey, they say get your 10,000, man. Get your 10,000 steps in, hook or crook. Whether you walking, whether you running, skipping, jumping, get your 10,000 steps in, get your protein in, and just monitor how you eat, and everybody be just fine. We'll try to keep a monitor on that this year and check in with people.
Yep.
If they want to share their weight loss journey with us, we'd be more than happy to help you guys out on that journey.
We sure would be. Yep.
Because it is a journey. Anton, wait a minute before you play this, because there's some things that we did not talk about today. But we can do that. We can do this one. We can do this one. How to
Yeah.
get your man off
No.
the video game.
No, you know what? Because we didn't talk about Tiffany Henyard yet either.
Yeah, that's what I was. That now, the last time we talked about Tiffany, did we talk about her on Tuesday? Did we?
I don't remember.
Okay, I've talked about this so much. I've talked about it on my radio show, so that's probably where the confusion coming in with me. But this video of Tiffany Henyard, she's the mayor of Dalton. They did the they had the town hall where people are very upset at her because of the way she spent money, and they let her know. And this is an activist that was directing his comments towards her, and just watch what happened in Dalton. Everybody know the story. We've seen it on it hit TMZ was talking about this. TMZ and the CNN, the national, everybody was talking about this. So go ahead, run it, Anton.
Hey, is this the one you want me to run first?
That's.
I got the other one too.
Run this one first, and then run the other one.
Okay. Oops. Duh.
Sometimes Anton has his,
oh my goodness.
Sometimes Anton has his good days as a producer, and then sometimes he just goes apart.
Man, there's so much. I didn't want to say nothing, but I really didn't like
that head down low.
The newly elected trustee. But what I want to say that it's clear that you got questionable spending habits. You got a failed business venture. Your restaurant was deemed nasty. While you talking about her education, you can't even verify yours.
Wow.
Since you sold for women, I really already knew by the way you handled Fania. But for you to sit up here and disparage that woman after giving her that fake ass congratulations in the beginning because you thought you was gonna get what you wanted. Here's the thing. I want to educate you. Stephanie Wiedemann is a 20-year employee, and ain't none of her business ventures ever failed. On top of that, she serves as a chief of staff, and she didn't fuck her way to the top. She's efficient in budget and don't hide her deeds. She is efficient in organization. She served as a temporary interim executive director for the Dalton Park District until she stepped aside to help her daughter become something you'll never be, which is a married woman.
Whoa.
Going in on her.
To Texas, and when her daughter moved away to Texas, she went to help her daughter. But I done heard about 4 or 5 people tell me how they had to take care of yours. And so while you've been a half-ass mayor, but if you wanted to get up here and earn some respect, then you should have been able to respond to Lori Lightfoot report about credit cards. You want to talk about them not coming to work, but we've been hearing about what you've been doing while you've been at work. And I'm going to give away the rest of my time because I think on behalf of the Black Cookout Association that we would better take a vote that we're going to exchange your black ass for Stephanie to be the new member of Iron. So all those in favor say, all those against it say nay. All those in favor say aye. You gone, bitch.
Woo-hoo! What? Leave him alone. Get this.
Look at Tiffany getting in there.
Classic Dalton. Classic Dalton. Look, my bro was after he on the chair. He's like, I want no smoke.
Security guard.
Get that brother out of here, man. He didn't know that was gonna happen.
Make sure I get her face.
Wow. Classic Dalton. Hey man, that looked like a scene in Mr. Ricky's, man. When I first saw that I said, man, this looked like a scene in the club out there that I've been involved in so many different times. That is crazy. That's the first time that I heard his whole entire deliverance to Tiffany, the mayor, right? He was talking directly to her. That's the first time I heard the whole thing. I only heard the part when he called her a bitch, and I thought he went too far. I really did.
Yeah, he did.
But I mean, he ran her down like a prosecutor does in front of a judge of all her faults and misguided spending and everything that she's done wrong. I see your face. What do you think that he went too far? And what? Now, Anton, wait. we didn't really see the fight. We saw like the ass in, but I think it's another video that actually show the actual fisticuffs, the brawl. Yeah, let's run that, and we don't have to hear it. You can probably mute it because we heard what E. When this, what do you think from beginning to end? Do you think that this now he's an activist, and he has a problem with Tiffany? He's had a problem with her for a while, and it's been very well documented. Do you think he went too far?
I definitely think that he went too far, way
too
far.
This is Tiffany's boyfriend who told him like, "Yo, man, you need to watch your mouth," and then that's when the brawl ensued. His people versus the activists and his folks. And Mr. Ricky's reincarnated right there in the town hall.
If I was Tiffany, I mean, because it looked like her boyfriend got whooped.
And she went out there too. In that first video, you saw her get up from the table and run. That was her in those khaki pants.
Yeah.
And she jumped dead in the middle of it.
Yep.
She jumped dead to it. I would love your perspective on so many different lanes of this whole thing. First of all, you said he went too far.
I say that man, it's nothing wrong with being, how should I say this? Expressing how you feel. Nothing wrong with that. But certain things, like as far as in him bringing up her and her being a mother, had nothing to do with what she's not doing for Dalton. That had nothing to do. That was personal. But him calling her out her name had nothing to do with that. Like, you have to, if you're gonna be an activist, what type of activist are you? You know better than she is, because you don't know how to control your emotions. You could have been mad, but you have to be professional at all times, especially if you want people following you. So that was my problem. They could have brought up everything that she wasn't doing, haven't been doing, the part about the money thing. All that's understandable, because they said she was taking on people money out in Dalton, and she was buying cars and going shopping and buying
vacations,
all Amazon, all that stuff.
Flights.
Hit them points. That's all good, because I want to know what my money is too if I was them. But at the same time, he went below the belt and he did not have to say certain things. I don't know how I would have reacted if I were her, because at the end of the day, she's still human. Yes, she could have remained professional and but like it wasn't no security there. So her thought process, she went out of mayor mode and went into girlfriend mode, and she ain't finna let nobody jump on her baby, because suppose she hit somebody in the head with the mic. So it was just all one on all different type of levels. But dude, he went too far. I know if my people was there, they probably would have jumped on his ass too. Like, you can say what you got to say, but keep that shit respectful.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, well.
Now, I did see a police officer. He was one police officer there, and then that security guard. He wasn't prepared for that. They didn't tell him that was going to be part. Nah, he didn't know he was in the town hall. He did not expect the brawl to happen like that and him get knocked over. But at the same, I agree with you, E. Professionalism was lacking on both ends. But listen, Tiffany, I guarantee she was boiling, sitting there listening to that man run her down. Especially when he started talking about her kids and the lack thereof, her being a mother, and about not being a married one. Man, he was taking those haymakers. He wasn't jabbing her. He was throwing haymakers and uppercuts at her ass. And as soon as she went into straight N-word mode, as soon as she seen the fight, she ran to it. Now, I think she went there to go fight dude. She wanted to get some licks in. I don't know if she was trying, because dude had some people with him. That's how the brawl ensued. What's up, Crystal? But she went there for the fight. She was pissed. She said, "Whoop." I heard somebody yelling, "Whoop his ass, beat his ass." It might have sounded like her. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna put that on her, but I heard.
It was the lady who was recording that said, "Leave him alone," talking about the activist dude.
Right.
And they started fighting him. She was like, "Leave him alone." So
okay, play the other tape. Somebody said, "Whoop his ass." Somebody said that.
No,
maybe not on that tape.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe not on that one.
I don't think it was her. It was probably the people saying, "Whoop her boyfriend ass."
Right. They were saying whoop her boyfriend. Because he wasn't, because he was literally getting his ass whooped.
Oh,
yeah. That's why I said Tiffany might want to rethink her boyfriend, trying to start getting fights, because he literally got his ass whooped.
But Anton, do you think he was wrong for stepping up to protect his girl?
He wasn't wrong, just the wrong time.
Yeah.
Wrong place, wrong time. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't wrong, but wrong place, bro. You see all those fists coming at your ass. I mean, the dude at the mic,
But what we don't understand is what we missing out is Tiffany's mouth was before that, even before that meeting, her mouth was reckless too.
Yeah,
Tiffany's been saying reckless shit all the way up into this, and probably at this meeting that we probably didn't hear. You know what I'm saying?
That.
So
Could
no,
be.
the B word I don't agree with. You should never call a woman out her name like that. But
yeah,
I mean,
but maybe he was at a place where he was like he's totally like fed up. Like this has been going on for some time now in Dalton. Now this is not new. This has been some time. She's been investigated. Lori Lightfoot is running a department right now that's investigating her office, the mayor of Dalton office, and the stuff that's been going on there. So I don't know, Anton. I understand his anger. I do, and I think he was feeding into that crowd because they was at his every word. They was at his will.
Saying, they was yeah.
Oh, ooh, you know, every time he took a shot, it's almost like it was giving him more energy to say more things because they was sitting on every word. And then I don't know if he really wanted to say the bitch word, but it came out, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back for her boyfriend. And at that point, he had no choice.
But I believe Luke, because Tiffany's mouth is reckless.
Yeah, no doubt, and I'm not saying that it's not. I totally understand that. She is.
Her boyfriend. Boy, I would if I was him, I'd have just left that alone. Because he got whooped. That's why she ran to jump in. Because he was on the ground. After he tried to jump in, and he started to try to fight the dude, they all jumped on him. He was on the ground.
But that don't mean nothing though, because I've been in situations like when it comes to, you don't know how he feel about her, a man that really love a woman and playing with his wife or girlfriend like that, they're gonna stand 10 toes down. It might not have been the smartest decision, but at the same time, when you catch somebody and your girl getting disrespected like that, baby, I'm
that nigga had 10 toes in his chest.
I don't care if it's freaking y'all.
He said 10 toes in his chest.
He had 10 toes in his chest.
Anton, I felt like the boyfriend was put in that Will Smith situation. I felt like he was Will Smith. I felt like he was put in a spot where he had to respond. Maybe it wasn't the right response, but a response was needed at that moment, and he just didn't do it. It wasn't that, not that one, bro. Nope, not that one. Look, his people just got up. you didn't see all them niggas over there in the corner. I saw feet flying.
That is not funny though.
It's not funny. It's not, but just the tenacity of it all.
The whole man. Then Tiffany already was on you already, and now that your boyfriend tried to fight and got whooped, now that's a whole nother story.
And so what are they going to do now? This is not the conduct of a mayor, an acting mayor. Right. This is not the conduct that we want our acting mayor to have, and it just gave them another. Not to say that she ain't got enough reasons for them to get her ass up out of there, but this should definitely be the icing on the cake. Do you think that's going to be the case, E?
I don't know.
She was like,
I don't know. It's so much shit going on in the world. My brain hurt. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what's gonna be the icing on anything. I'm living day to day like everybody else.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Gee, I don't know if the world gonna blow up. God coming again.
I know, right?
I don't know what's gonna happen? Like, I don't know.
And in the middle of all this that we got going on top of our head, underneath our feet, another group want us to worry about something that they going through with the president as well. Yeah, and I'm talking about the transgenders are very upset at Donald Trump because he said it would only be two genders, male and female, and he's implicating that now as some of them are finding out when they go get their passports. Yeah, they finding out that Donald Trump ain't playing with that ass. Let's see.
Oops, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Let me do this. Okay.
I wonder where this one's going. I wonder.
The administration. I just got my new passport in the mail, and they changed the gender to male because of Donald Trump. In case y'all want proof, there's my picture. Very cunty. And yeah, there's that big ugly M. Yay! In case you're wondering what it's like being transgender under.
It was supposed to be a F or a T. No,
I don't know either. No, I don't know either. What was it? Do you know?
No, I think that at a time, like before he implemented this, that because he identified as a woman, they had to put it on there because it could have been discrimination. But now that it's a quote unquote law now, whatever, now it has to be male. But it probably said female at first because they can't discriminate. It's like a job. If they want to call themselves women, you have to call them what they say they are at a time. But now it's not like that.
Yeah, and they're making a change in the military too, Mars. You're right. Transgenders will be exiled out of the military. No more transgenders in the military.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave.
No. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts because listen, I'm not gonna say that I agree with this mother. Ever.
Right.
Those words will not come out my mouth, Anton. And I know you're going. I will not say, just like I told you, I will pass up on any money that mother offered me to do anything. I would never say that I am in agreement with him. However, is this the right thing to do? I'm like, is this the right thing to do, E? And I'm like, is it? I feel like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You basically letting somebody else dictate what you want to be. I mean, if you want to be what you want to be, you should be able to do that. That's just like him coming here telling me I can't get my deck redone by by a certain company or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's you. If you want to be classified as a female, I mean,
you can still do that. You can still do that. That person there put in a lot of work to be a female. So that person there is still going to walk and address themselves as a female. It's just not going to say it on your passport. It's not going to say it on your ID, on any government issued identification. Forget about it. But that's not saying that you can't still be who you want to be. You can still do that.
Yeah.
It's just a formality of information. You ain't got to show nobody. I mean, how many times you really gonna show somebody your past? I mean, I don't think that this is fair to make this an issue for us when we got so much shit going on. Deal with this shit on your own. Make your videos, but don't stop the fucking world for this shit. You're not gonna go back to looking dressing like a boy, are you? No, you're not. You're still gonna be you. So just listen. There's nothing you can do about it. This motherfucker don't walk nothing back. I'm surprised he did with the Medicaid, but he's not gonna walk this back. There's nothing you can do. Just deal with it. You're probably only gonna show this 2 times a fucking year. Deal with it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Right.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Don't make your shit our shit. There's too much shit going on. We got a lot of shit on our brains already. This is something I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight this.
Right. I didn't either. Okay. I didn't either. Okay, last one for the day, fellas. This is gonna be pretty quick, y'all. Okay, just want to give y'all a little something. Here we go.
Alex, it's time to go to bed. Already? Yes. Hold on, one more game, baby. I am tired. Let's go.
It's not so hard.
Literally almost there. I'm so tired.
Hey, y'all, sorry, I gotta be up early. Like, literally, I have to be up early, like 6 a.m. So I'll figure it out tomorrow. No,
Don't say a word.
Just come and look at this quickly then.
Okay, but you're just gonna have to give me another 5 minutes.
It's bedtime. I'm so tired and I want to cuddle.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Almost, imagine.
Hold on, guys, hold on.
I'm ready to lay down.
You ready to lay down now?
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go to bed.
Never fails. Never fails, ladies. We just dropped you a dime. We just gave you a gem. It's not that hard to get your guy off the game. And you ain't even got to say nothing. E, this will work, right?
Yeah, it definitely
No argument, no fights, no wait a minute. You ain't hit not one dude say, wait, okay, just give me 5. You ain't hit Anton. Not one time.
No, they was immediately out.
Hey, fellas, I got to go. Just shoot me and keep going. I'm out of here. Anton, is that all it take?
That's all it takes.
You ever been approached like that? You was on the game too long?
Nah.
And you wasn't listening like you never listen?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Anton, I really don't believe that. I really don't believe that.
Because Anton, who he is, he probably one of the men that be like, give me 5 more minutes. That's right.
No, I'm the man that'll get off the game and hit some man. That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't have to do that for me. I just
Right. All you gotta do is call me one time. That's it. That's it. You come to bed, yep. Look, Paul save.
Right.
You can stop. Listen, fellas, you can stop and say the game at any point. It don't matter. And get right back to it whenever it's time for you. Just stop it. And pause.
Right. That did happen to me. I paused the game and then I went. But then I came back in the game. I was trying the game be blank. It was all blank.
Yeah.
It was like,
it was blank. It was okay. Be like, you know what? It was okay. It was worth it.
It timed out on me.
It timed out on you. You was back there too damn long. All right. That's it, man. I think that's the show. I think that's it, E. I think I covered everything. I think we did good today. We been on here for a while. Damn it, 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm about to do that diet. I swear to God, I'm finna start boy, it's up for next week. So I ain't gonna drink this whole week until when y'all come, and I'm gonna drink those days, and then I'm done.
Okay.
Real.
All right. We're gonna check back with you.
Right.
Now I don't know our show schedule for this week. Tuesday, I think we good for our Tuesday night show this week, and Sunday to be announced. I think that's what we're gonna lead at.
Yep.
We're going to leave that right there. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us and rocking out with us once again. We appreciate y'all and love y'all so much. Don't forget to tell a friend every Sunday. We right here at 12 noon on YouTube. Like and subscribe and follow us, please. Until next time, folks.
Bye.
We gone.
Mwah.